My vision when I first started was just to get more people on the road riding bikes. I'd been instructor for quite a few years previously, and I was nearing my 30th, and as you do, what do I want to do when I'm 30? So I decided to invest some of my money I'd saved up and open up my own training school to help promote more. The other thing was there aren't many women out on the road, so being a female instructor, we are a bit like gold dust, and I wanted to promote that even more, and it has shown a big difference of the numbers we have here of female riders are slightly outnumbering that of the men, but I want it to keep going bigger and bigger. I thought first of all when I got nominated that maybe the email I received was like junk mail. I hadn't really heard of Women's Empowerment Month before, so it was a big shock to me. I then found out a bit more about it, called the number up and to confirm, and it was actually really amazing. It gave me a feeling of, I don't really think I'm going to win. It's a really nice thing. I'm not getting my hopes up, but it was good to be recognised for that and to know that actually what I am doing and everything that I've put my life into to be great is actually come at this point. So it was really good. Just to get the email was amazing. What was it like to win? Mind blowing. Not just the one win, but to get the 2 wins. So the first, as you go, you sit down dinner and you're like, I'm not going to win. There was loads of other fantastic women that were there that had different things, different ages they were doing. So yes, there's 3 to a category, and you sort of think, well, I'm only a little business owner, and you didn't think much about it. But then when they said my name, my sister slipped round at me and I was a bit like, that's me. And you see your name on the big screen, and then realisation hits you, and then you have to go up those steps in front of everybody as well. And I wore, I think, the highest heels I'd ever owned in my wardrobe. But it was amazing. And then say the second one, when I didn't even think, no, this is gonna be someone that's done like charity work or something like that. And when they said my name, that one was the wow factor, and it was hard. I mean, I wanted to cry, but at the same time I was like, don't cry if I was looking at you. You're gonna look silly, but it was absolutely fantastic. And even now I buzz when I look at the rewards. Since I've won the awards, I've been up to quite a bit. I have got a lot more recognition for what I do. Being a sort of new small company, we've got our name out there a bit more. It did help with our promotion as well to say, hi, you know, I've won some awards for my recognition, and it also it's given me more of a drive, should we say, because I'm doing what I love, as only people are, but getting that award and having confirmation of what you're doing is actually really good and recognised. Yeah, it's given me a bit more of a sort of bloodthirsty feel of I want more, and I want to get out there more and do as much as I can now to help others, because it is being acknowledged, but even though you think it's not, just keep going. My personal views on Women's Empowerment Month is now amazing. As I said, I didn't know what it was before, I hadn't heard of it. So now that I have, I must admit I've done a lot of digging into it, and I think it's brilliant because women aren't really recognised a lot, and you have got this pay gap at the moment that everyone's arguing about. But it always seems to be like a man-dominated environment, especially if what I work in is male-orientated. So to actually get recognition for that and have the borough to understand it, I think it's brilliant, and it will help women to say, even though men sort of dominating us, keep going, because what you're doing is fantastic and you can do just as much as what they're doing, if not better. And we get a nice little award out of it as well, you know, whereas the men probably don't.